a good one. Yep. Oh.
Walk off right there. Walk off. That's it.
Ankle
That's
breaker.
that ankle breaker right there, baby. You want to take your game to the next level? Well, here at the Flying Pickle Academy, we got that next ankle breaker shot for you, the third shot drip. It is changing the game right now as we know it. And you want to learn from one of the best? Susannah Barr is one of the best at it, and she's going to teach you how to hit that drip.
Welcome to the Flying Pickle Academy. I'm Susannah Barr, and today we're looking at an aggressive drop. Some people call this a drip, some people call it a hybrid drop, some people might even call it an ankle breaker. But for me, it's the way I've always hit a drop. I've been doing this for years, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So what makes this shot so difficult to defend is that you recognize it's a drop. It's not a flat drive. You recognize that it's dropping, but it drops so quickly once it gets over that net that you're thinking you can get it out of the air. You no longer can. Instead, you're having to end up short hopping it, but because of the kick on it, it makes it very difficult to get it back over that net. And that's why it breaks people's ankles.
You can't smile talking about breaking ankles.
I can smile when I talk about breaking ankles. So why people call this a drip is because it's a combination of a drive and a drop. When you think about a drive, you're thinking about starting back a little further, coming through it, and we're still adding that topspin at the end with that follow through. In order to make it a drip, we're gonna remove that back part of that drive. We're gonna start it from here instead, but we're still gonna have that same kind of follow through that you would have with a drive. So it's almost like a half drive. The finishing part of the drive, that's what's gonna cause that ball to really drip. So the number one thing that you wanna remember when you're hitting this drop is that you do need to add pace. An aggressive ankle breaker drop has topspin, guys. So if we're not adding any topspin, it's gonna be really hard to make it drip over that net and get right at our opponent's feet. Here's the key. Drop your paddle head a little bit, get nice and low. We're using our legs. Paddle is facing where you wanna go. So right now, I'm going cross court, and then leaning forward into where you want to put that ball because we are adding pace, we are adding pressure. Accelerate. So we are accelerating at contact point. What you're gonna notice, this is creating that topspin here, this windshield wiper motion. My paddle face doesn't break, my wrist doesn't break, my paddle faces the same direction the entire time, but what I will do is accelerate at contact. That's gonna add that pace, that's gonna add that whip, and that's gonna make that ball dip and then skid off the court. As with every drop, footwork is important because you need to get yourself into position so that you can be balanced to hit the ball you wanna hit. What we don't wanna be doing is reaching or off balance. We're not gonna be able to hit an accurate ball that way. Move your feet, line yourself up, let that ball come to you, and let it rip. Making sure that we're making contact with this ball out in front, that our momentum is going forward as well. Just like that drive where you're gonna make contact out in front of you and follow through. Same thing here. We're starting with this paddle out in front, and then we're going forward even a little bit more to add some of that forward momentum. So what I'm gonna be doing in this practice is I'm obviously working on my shot, and I am aiming right around my opponent's feet or the kitchen line. I don't want it to go much deeper than that because I don't want them to be able to get it out of the air. I also don't want it to be very shallow because I need enough space to be able to clear the net. Drop that paddle, lean into that ball, accelerate at contact. Move your feet, line yourself up, wait for the ball to come to you. And that nice, quick little acceleration at contact. So you'll see I have kind of a shorter follow through. I don't come all the way across. Just a nice short whip almost, allowing me to get ready to start moving forward. One of my goals is to keep this ball pretty low over the net. So it's really only going within a couple of inches of the net before it starts to drop. If we're looking at hitting a drip or an aggressive drop on the backhand side, it's going to be a lot easier, guys, with a two-hand because we're going to be able to get that topspin with a two-hand grip. Same thing here. Drop your paddle head, keep it out in front of you, transfer your weight in the direction that you're hitting that ball, and accelerate through your contact point. What?
Oh, your money with the money ball.
So the backhand drop is pretty similar to your forehand, it's just opposite. You're gonna be using your left arm a little bit more to get that rotation. Same thing, let that ball come to you. You could almost take a little breath right before you hit. Stay down, try not to pop up. Your goal with this ball is not up, but forward. So what I'm looking for here is, again, low over the net, aiming right for that, near that kitchen line. I gotta keep my momentum going forward. There we go.
So the whole point of this drill is to throw out that old adage of let's get nice and high, drop that ball into the kitchen, because right now if you do that, you're under attack. They're gonna come at you with the fourth shot, they're gonna come aggressive, and you're gonna get on your heels. With this, using that drip, you're hitting an aggressive third, you're getting the ball down at their feet, making them and their eyesight, they're looking down at the ball, they gotta go down, play that ball off the bounce. When they go down, ball comes up, you come in, put that ball away.
One thing you want to think about when you're hitting this ball is you might want to be going at the player who is still coming up, so the person who hit that return, because you can catch them on the move before they're fully set. At the same time, if you notice a player maybe creeping into the middle or getting out of position, this is a great ball to whip past them on the sides. Oh.
Walk off right there. Walk off. That's it.
Ankle breaker.
That's the ankle breaker right there, baby. Break them ankles.
There we go. After you've hit this aggressive drop, what you're looking for is twofold. One, I'm really looking for my partner to charge in and take advantage of the pressure that I put on my opponent already with that ball. Hopefully we're gonna get a pop-up out of it and they can poach. If not, I also need to follow through, get ready to handle the ball that comes back. Again, a pop-up, an air, those are the types of things we're looking for. We're trying to use this shot to put a lot of pressure on our opponents from a third shot position. If they do get this ball back, chances are it's gonna be coming back to you in the midcourt, which is an easier ball for you to capitalize on. I'm looking for possibly a fifth shot drive out of midcourt if they've popped up my aggressive drop, giving me an opportunity to stay on the offense.
So go now. There you go. Yeah, that's the one. There we go. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
If you like this video, make sure you check out our pro drilling playlist so you can go behind the scenes and see what real pro players are doing.